Hello everyone, KingslayerKoshy here.
And J406.
And we're continuing the Game Boy Marathon with Mega Man 4.
Yes. Finally when it started to get good. Instead of just okay or bad. Or rough at least. Which, by the way, they want to set a title screen for a while. Because they do have a little movie if you set the title screen for a bit. But yes. Mega Man 4. For what I personally feel like, this is when they really figured out how they want to develop the games for the Game Boy. And, well, yep, it shows because they have actual cutscenes this time! They actually give you a plot thing. And look, I say the sprites look really nice.
Yeah, it does.
Like, yeah, I know when people talk about the Game Boy ones, they do typically talk about 5, but I will say 4 is also very good. It gets a lot of the Mega Man staples right that the NES era had, and it feels like a true successor to the NES era of Mega Man. In a way. Like, yeah, this was my favorite one for a while. So, yeah, I can tell you, this one's definitely good. Even the presentation's better. But, yeah, you know, they'll still follow the same formula of some Robot Masters Mega Man 4, and fittingly, once we get to the second half, Mega Man 5 will come in as well. But, yep. There's another world domination plot by Wily. He appears in the sky, his flying saucer sends out radio transmission calls.
I will go back in time, Mega Man. You can't stop me.
You already did it, and I'll stop you again. And well, you have a new Mega Man killer, of course, Wily. Arguably the most memorable of the three. Then again, like I said, presentation value. I think goes a long way for making this and the next one better. Like. It feels like almost they advanced even more on what they could have done on the NES somehow. Despite the limited Game Boy hardware, they finally made the most of the hardware. And that should be the end of the movie, and then we can go back into the game. So, yep. And here's something that eventually came to Mega Man 7 they introduced.
Mega Man. Dr. Wily has sent his most powerful robots across the world. To combat them, I have invented a new machine to make power items for you. But to make the items, you need to get shit for me.
Yep.
Use special items called P-chips. Yeah, get out of your system. Collect as many P-chips as you can and bring them back to the lab.
I don't need to take a P-chip right now. God damn it, Mega Man.
The more chips you collect, the better the item I can make for you. Now, imagine the P-chip capacity that you can hold.
Now I go back to making the porn robot. That's what the P-chips are for. God damn it. So you got 4 Robot Masters. Toad Man, Bright Man, Barrel Man, and Ring Man. By the way, the order for this is extremely easy to figure out. Just go left to right, starting with the first one. That's the one unfortunate thing. It's incredibly obvious the order they want you to do it. We have this place like Mega Man 5. I don't think the chart shot is quite as powerful as the Mega Man 5, though. I don't think it's quite as widespread. But it is still pretty good.
It still looks a lot better than it was before.
Yeah.
I mean, 3.
Yeah. No, you meant, well, Mega Man 3 Game Boy, yeah. But and Mega Man 4, yes. Well, yep. They don't take nearly as
They
much.
also get knocked back, though.
Yep.
That's fun.
So, yeah, just something to keep a note of. But yep, as you can see, they introduced the P-chips! Something a lot of people who probably played a lot of the core series wouldn't recognize till we got to Screws in Mega Man 7.
Yep.
This is actually the first game to do that. Ninakuchi Engineering actually came out with something before them. Oh, those are P-chips, by the way. I think those big ones give you 20. I think if you get small ones, they give you 2. If you go to next, I think they give you, like, how many you have. 8. Oh, okay, the big ones give you 8, the small ones give you 2. Also know there are collectibles to get, similar to Mega Man 5 on NES.
Oh, fun.
God damn it. I think the first 4 stages you do have to find them, so they're hidden areas to find these things in. Most of them I don't think are hard to get, though. So, you know.
You'll know when you see them, I guess?
Yeah, you should be able to figure it out. Like, I never had trouble finding any of them, so I'm pretty sure you'll be alright. Yeah, they emulate some stuff from Mega Man 4 and 5 in this game, but, you know, it still feels better than how it has felt earlier in the series. The improved chart shot definitely helps. And, well, the P-chip thing, well, yeah, you get some upgrades. Honestly, I think this might make it actually the, well, you'll see if we actually look at the shop. There's another item this might actually make it the first game it shows up in. That is the thing. Those. So yes, you want to find these. There's one of those in every stage. Similar to all
guess
the,
what they would build up to. Boom!
I was gonna say, I think for... I want to say it's required, actually. I think. I could be wrong, though. I could be mixing it up with the next game. Ow! That's a pit!
You know, I had a feeling...
The fact we went behind it also felt kind of weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game isn't quite as dickish as Mega Man 3 on Game Boy, but it can still be difficult, so, you know, prepare yourself. And like I said, this thing is a pay mechanic. I think if you use 3 continues on a single stage, they enhance your charge shot.
I think that sounds about right, because that's what I think I've heard.
Yeah, I think you only get 1 enhancer in this game. I think in 5 they let you enhance it twice. But I think it's only if you use up like a bunch of continues on the same stage. It has to be like 3 continues on one stage for them to actually give it to you. So, you know, if you're very, you know, stubborn, eventually you'll get better things, apparently.
You play the scrub, you get rewarded for it.
But if the plot of this game is that these Wily appears in the sky as flying saucers, says the radio transmitter causes all robots in the annual Robot Master Exposition to go on a rampage. He then sends 8 new rebuilt robots of his own in different parts of the city to lead the destruction. So yeah, basically he basically sent a radio transmission to basically hack a lot of the robots, have them go mad. Meanwhile, he rebuilt 8 of his old ones to start destroying parts of the city to assist in the in his world domination plot. So, you know, pretty basic. Then again, I won't need to go over the plot in the next game because they actually have full cutscenes for that one.
Yep. Alright, time for the hardest boss in all of Mega Man.
Yep. I mean, how can you not be? It's a toad. Those things can be poisonous, you know. Oh no! I took damage!
Oh god, what am I...
Don't jump! There you go. Just fire at least 2 shots, you're good. There we go. Just had to get the muscle memory kicked in.
Yeah.
We're good now. I'm not gonna die, Toad Man!
I'm not dying to Toad Man! Getting hit by him? Okay, I got hit. That's what I'm trying to remember, okay? You get a feel for this? Okay.
But yep.
Still just as pathetic as he was in Mega Man 4.
Quint is still easier, though, despite that.
Yep.
They are in pretty close league with one another, though. But yep. Just like before, killing more robot masters to get their weapons. And we only died once. Already a massive improvement. The level design's not nearly as much of an asshole. And this game will actually show you how your weapons work before you even get to use them. See?
We got Screen Nuke, I mean Rain Flush.
At least you have the chance to appreciate how the weapon works, now you just have to experiment blindly on your own. Also, now we got Rush Coil.
Rush Coil.
See, I like it when they actually show you how the weapon works, instead of you just being like, oh, I wonder what this does.
Now let's go to the right lab.
Yes. And they fuck. Well, yeah, it's a nice reminder. Technically, his name is Dr. Wright in Japan, so it's technically not wrong. But, you didn't see anything.
Oh, Mega, did you get the pea chips?
Here's your shop. Why would they have E-Tank parts?
Yeah.
That's one annoying thing. And this! Introduction to this item!
Congratulations, we have. Weapon with the lowest energy level will be automatically be refilled when you pick up a new weapon capsule.
Energy
You need
balancer!
150 pea chips for this.
You need a lot for it, Bo.
You don't have enough pea chips.
That and the item next to it are the 2 worth getting, though. They also introduced...
All your weapons will be immediately recharged.
Our weapon's already full. Stop doing this, idiot.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty useless.
That is worthless.
I mean, you only got 1 weapon. But you can buy energy tags as well.
Good luck. Good fuck.
Good fuck. Now back to making the hard robot.
Speaking of fuck.
I mean, even show you the letter if you got the item at the stage or not.
Alright.
But yep, it's very straightforward, this one. And it's just happens to be designed very well. Which is great! And now we got Rush rolling in a P-chip. And like I said, the order for the stages is incredibly obvious. That's the one detriment, I guess, if you really care for that, but...
I mean, they're the same characters that you saw in Mega Man 4, so it's like, well...
Yeah. I know, it's just... You know, it's one of those, like, it gets rid of the mystery, I guess, more what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it won't matter since, you know, past your first time, you probably know
If they
it
really
anyway,
wanted to
but...
make it more mysterious, they would have mixed the 4 and 5 ones or whatever.
Yeah. Then again, freaking... It felt like sometimes they kind of figured out the order they wanted you to do. Like, I don't know if you noticed the Mega Man 11 the boss fight room. Going from top left all the way to the right and then bottom left all to the right. You realize that was the full boss order, right?
Top left all the way to the right.
And then bottom left all the way to the right. That was the full boss order. In order. Oh yeah, this shit. You have to bring the switches up so you have platforms to use that rise up as you stand on them. Or just move as you stand on them. I don't think I remember this from Mega Man 4 stage.
Nope, this is completely new.
Yeah, they definitely added a lot of new elements and not in a bullshit way.
But that seems fair.
Yeah, then again, I don't remember a lot of the, I don't remember the lights mechanic if that was a thing in Mega Man 4. That would have made sense if
The lights mechanic was.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, Brightman stage, it must have been. Ah, fuck! And I got this too! A better version of a mechanic for frickin' Mega Man 1. NES Mega Man 1. Remember those platforms? Oh. Honestly, I'm trying to think, that's like my least favorite, like, mechanic for Mega Man 1. Remember the stages where you had to have the platforms that kept moving around?
Phone?
I'm trying to think. Oh god. You might be. What the fuck? Okay. I say we only have rush coil here. Did we let him get too low, maybe? That could have been the problem. Ah, I didn't hit a checkpoint yet. No, you technically didn't lose a life because we gained one, so all's well that ends well somehow. Yeah, then we have those enemies to rebring the light. Yeah, this is definitely a Mega Man 4 mechanic.
Forgot.
Still early on, we're fine. There's another thing I forgot to mention about Mega Man 11. I mentioned something, I think, in the opening cutscene. I told you to pay attention to the way that Roll was mentioning all the robot names. With the exception of Torchman, Roll listed the robot masters in their boss order.
Yeah, it's like here, you don't know how to go.
A lot of people noticed that. It's like, she's like, that's Blockman, all that stuff is Torchman, and then she listed all the others in their weakness order. It was like, wow. Looking back on that, that is kind of weird they did that so obviously.
It's for the new people, because I know a lot of people whine and bitch about how you have to experiment so blindly with the,
I mean, you know, it's one of those things, like, you wouldn't think to do it in that exact order, but, you know, it's just weird how they almost mentioned the entire boss order note for note when they did that cutscene. It feels like it's more of a coincidence than anything. Alright, so don't let him go down too low. Either that, or we have to let him get really low. Yeah, that was it. We had to let him get really low. Okay. Alright, so that was the problem. Because he doesn't go high enough to get above the platform. They wanted you to go under that. Okay, so we learn now.
and I lost 2 lives like an idiot.
Oh god! Well, at least you know the platform's there. I don't think you need them anymore after that. Yep, you're good. Oh yeah, the second one was to a pit early on. Can you stop repeating rooms, damn it? Ooh, peaches. Now, I'm pretty sure it's 8 for the large and 2 for the small. And I think enemies only drop the small ones. I don't think they drop large ones. Almost feel like repeating the stage, damn it! The light's already off. There's no point in you being here. You guys are just there to get my way now. Ugh, the lag. Well, they certainly made most of the Game Boy hardware. And then there's also, on Mega Man 10, its boss order. Well, no, not its boss order, but I love the the boss room where you had to rematch all of them, they were laid out exactly the way they were on the level select screen.
Yeah.
I don't think the other games tended to do that.
And 11 also did it as well, but I guess I came after, so...
Well, 11 just had them, like, if you're going from left to right, top to bottom, it just happens to be exact boss order. Ugh, I hate these things. The one enemy makes this thing a nightmare. You can't even see my health! They're covering the UI! Yup, that too! Damn it!
What am I doing? Just die.
Yeah, we definitely hit a checkpoint at this point, I'm pretty sure.
I hope there wasn't spikes there. That's all I'm concerned about.
Yeah, those spikes, these things are fucking everywhere. It only takes one shot to kill them.
Yeah, so I should just stop charging.
Yeah, we'll make it easier. Oh my god! Pushing the Game Boy to its absolute limits. That poor thing. I still miss the day when frickin' a lot of the frickin' consoles and handhelds were made to actually be durable. They weren't made of cheap pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure, don't they have like a Game Boy museum that was like found on Mount Everest or whatever? It like looks like it's like rusted to hell, like it like withered away. And yet it still is actually functional. Oh, that sucks. Well, that's our only first game over we had so far. And I changed the password system a little bit. To be letters based instead of just circles. Made password system more complicated. Well, at least you get an opportunity for you to grind P-chips. There is that. We got 68 of them. Just need 150 for the energy balancer. Well, there's also the S-can. Which, by the way, I don't know if we ever went over any of the Mega Man games, the other effect they have, if you happen to use one when all your energy, when all of your weapon energies and your life are full. There's another effect that it does.
There's another effect?
Yes. It's basically the S-can or whatever. It becomes a screen nuke where every enemy on screen becomes an extra life. But only if all your weapon energies and your health are full.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what the M-tanks and the S-can do, if you happen to not actually need it. So it just allows you to basically, if there's a lot of enemies on screen, just turn them all into one-up drops.
Is that a thing that also happens in the other Mega Man games?
I'm pretty sure that's something that's been there since 5. If they've had the M-tank or S-can or equivalent. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing in 7. I remember, I'm pretty sure one of the Mega Man games might have an achievement for that. Remember, you got... Oh, boy. Yeah, you have to come back for that. That's what it is. There we go. That's the method.
To be fair, I was dying like an idiot early in the stage, so I feel a little more confident now.
Yep, and we have 3 lives now. As long as we get the checkpoint, we're in good shape. Someone close to. Oh, good, we killed him before he even got on screen. You know, I kind of look at a list of like some of the best Game Boy games. I'm curious a lot of the good ones that people have in mind. And yeah, oh my god! Kirby's Dream Land! How did I forget that one? That one's a freaking classic! Really freaking short, but that's a classic Game Boy game right there. I think people like it more than 2 because 1 is very short but sweet, very simple. Yes, go down the pit, bitch! All the Zelda games on there. People actually like Metroid 2.
You mean AO2R? Dirty Dirt.
You mean Samus Returns? You almost got the wording right. Well, it's still better than freaking the NES one. Not that's a high bar to clear.
I'm about to say, like, that's...
Oh yeah, wasn't one of the Castlevania games on there pretty good?
The second one, I think, is the one that people like.
Oh, Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge or
Belmont's
whatever?
Revenge, I think, is the one that people like. The first one I remember being garbage.
And then there's Castlevania Legends. I think. I mean, the first Castlevania on Game Boy was ass. That one was bad. You didn't even have sub-weapons in it. That's how bad it was. At least the second one gave you, like... I think it needed the axe, the dagger, and the holy water, at least. In 2.
I don't remember
Land,
much
that was
about
also a
Legends.
thing. I forgot there was Donkey Kong Land. I don't know if people like those ones.
Let's just put it this way, they are okay at best, from what I heard.
The fact they compressed the frickin' 3D models they made even more for the Game Boy just seems weird.
Well, good news is hopefully I don't have to grab that E again.
Oh yeah, Kid Icarus had a sequel on Game Boy. I forgot about that too.
I played a bit of that one, and I wasn't personally a big fan of it.
Yeah. Then again, I don't know if you really even like the first one for that matter. At least we have the E now. Yeah, that way you just go back and forth, so you don't have to worry about rushing yourself. I thought that should have hit you! It looked like it went right through you! I'm not gonna complain about it.
Hey, it helps.
God damn it. Oh, cool. The Nintendo site I always go to has a list of the 50 best Game Boy games of all time. It's listed by the readers, I think, though. Oh, their number 50 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Back in the Sewers. I forgot a lot of the NES games had Game Boy counterparts, including Battletoads they have on here, too.
Here's Brightman.
Yes, same weakness as before. And he does the same dickish thing as before. So let's hop and shoot at you, but if you're very unfortunate, which tends to be frequent with this asshole. Although... Oh! Wow, you almost had put up a pretty good fight there. He can flash you and freeze you, basically making you an open target.
And if you're unlucky, he can jump on you when he does it.
Of course. I forgot they had Contra games on the freaking Game Boy as well. The Alien Wars?
That's the third game, I think.
It was developed by Factor 5.
You motherfucker!
Oh, it's developed by a studio that eventually would go on to do Star Wars Rogue Squadron. And they also did Super Turrican on the Super Nintendo.
Which games? Okay.
The ones that did Contra the Alien Wars on Game Boy. Game Boy version of the Super Nintendo version.
That's why I was like wondering, I'm like, how do you take a Super Nintendo game and put it on?
So let's make it extreme.
Still, how do you do it? Not very well, I think is the joke.
Yep. Oh, cool. I don't know what this does. I flashed the screen and shot my bullets. It doesn't mean anything. What Flashman's weapon should have been.
Yes.
Ah, still at 108.